Action! Okay, it's Friday night. The hat-trick Swayzes just wrapped up a wild OT win. The players are buzzing, grabbing drinks, talking about the standings. They pull out the phone to see where they're sitting in the table. And what do they see? They see last week's results. It's not updated. Why? Because you're at tchotchkes. It's date night. Your wife has officially banned you from bringing your laptop anymore. But that's the exact moment everyone's checking your league page. And that's the exact moment your standings are wrong. Like, it's not your fault. You're not lazy. You're just stuck doing things the old way. Updating standings by hand. You gotta double check it. You gotta upload it. You gotta refresh it, re-embed it. By the time you're done, it's Saturday. The hype's gone. The adrenaline's gone. The moment has passed. And worse, every hour those standings are off, your league loses a little bit of credibility. Because when people check and see mismatched records or missing games, they start to doubt the results. And once players stop trusting the table, they stop caring about the league. You can run the most organized, fun, competitive leagues around, but if your standings look incomplete and untrustworthy, it just doesn't feel legit. In this video, I'll show you why manually updating your standings quietly erodes your league's integrity, but how automatic updates instantly boost engagement right when players care most, and the simple shortcut that saves you hours every week without you doing a thing. Timing is everything in sports. You don't celebrate a goal 2 days later, you celebrate it now. The second the final whistle blows, that's when players care the most. They want to see the impact, to climb up the ladder. The rival they just passed. That's when your league's care factor is at its peak. But if your standings depend on you doing the calculation and manually posting the updates, you already missed it. Every hour that passes after game night, the energy fades. Players move on, and the moment that just could have fired them up, for next week just sort of fizzles. When your standings update live, right when the results go in, you capture that emotion while it's still hot. You keep players connected and engaged, and they're proud to be part of something that feels alive. Manual standings are kind of a buzzkill. One of our clients ran everything through Google Sheet. It looked clean enough, until you notice, the teams had 5 games played, but we're like, oh, we have way more games played than that. And suddenly it just felt off. Are these updated? Which games are missing? The doubt spreads fast. The tables look wrong, and then the league feels wrong. And here's what really sucks. By the time you finally update everything, no one's looking anymore. The moment has gone. Friday night energy, that's well and truly gone. Now it's just numbers on a screen, and nobody really cares about them anymore. Manual standings don't just waste your time putting them in. They kill your momentum. They take something that should be instant and exciting and turn it into homework. And honestly, it's a shame because every late update chips away at your league's integrity. People stop checking as often, they stop caring as much, and your league, no matter how well run, starts to feel a little less legitimate. But hidden shortcut, stop calculating. Just stop. You shouldn't be crunching those numbers or doing those formulas at all. Just let the system do it for you. This is what computers are built for. Modern league tools calculate and post the updated standings the instant the score goes in. So the score enters the final result and boom, it triggers the math automatically. The ladder updates, the rankings shift, everything's live before the players even left the field. And you're off the hook. You can actually enjoy that glass of red at tchotchkes knowing the standings are already handled. It's the simplest upgrade you'll ever make, and the one that makes your league feel instantly more professional. This isn't just about saving time. It's sort of about trust, because in a league, trust is the currency. When your standings are live, every player knows the league's got it together. It says, we care about accuracy, we care about fairness. And when the players feel that, they care more too. It's the same reason pro sports publish real-time stats, because credibility drives connection. Your players might not say it out loud, but they notice, they feel it. When the standings reflect what just happened on the field, the league feels legit. And that trust does more than keep players happy. It keeps them coming back. One rec league told us after switching to real-time updates, player retention jumped 14%. Why? Because people love being part of something that feels like it matters. And here's the kicker. You get way more than just an up-to-date table. Modern systems don't just handle the wins and losses and the placings. They give you goal differentials, streaks, and team form over the last 5 games, all without lifting any extra fingers. You're entering the same final score as you always do. But now that single score powers a lot of cool knock-on stats with no extra work from you at all. These extras tell stories. A team on a 3-game winning streak, oh, they feel dangerous. A top-ranked squad with a weak goal differential, they look vulnerable. These little details give your players something to talk about, something to chase, something that keeps the league alive between games. And another knock-on effect, the next game matchups are already ready with breakdown and analysis of all the latest results and what players to watch. And here's where it gets almost unfair. The same system can even play sportswriter for you. It can auto-generate a full game recap, like it was written by Stephen King, with context on how the results shook up the standings, who stood out, what's next. You don't write a word. It just happened, while you're still whispering sweet nothings to your wife at tchotchkes. And the best part, you didn't do a single extra thing to make it happen. It's automatic. And if you're still using paper score sheets, that's all part of the problem. It's so much better to score live. Click right here and I'll explain how.